Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 117, and today we are returning with a massive doubleheader with our Lions as we take on Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge in the second leg of our Champions League quarter-final tie, and then take on Leicester at the King Power Stadium in the hunt for our first ever Premier League title. Before we play the games though, Sharon Mill will be getting on off camera. And of course, in the last episode, you saw our 2-2 draw at home to Liverpool in the Premier League and then our 1-1 draw at home to Chelsea in the first leg of the quarter-final tie. That saw our winless streak extended to 5 games in all competitions, and in the one and only game off camera, we needed to bounce back and return to winning ways as we took on relegation-threatened Fulham at the Den, and thankfully, we did indeed get the 3 points for the first time since March. We beat them by 3-0. Julian Benker scored all 3 goals, all coming in the first half as well, as he claimed his hat-trick and scored goals number 49, 50 and 51 in all competitions this season. It's been a long time. I can't remember the last time I had a striker score 50 plus goals in a campaign, but Benker is the first in a very long time for us, and that was fantastic. His first goal came 14 minutes in, connecting with Ranieri cross down the right hand side, and his second goal came 20 minutes in, connecting with a Luiz cross down the left hand side, and his third goal that won him the match ball came from the spot, and it was so fitting that he got the hat-trick by scoring from the penalty spot as well, because this season Julian Benker has been lights out from 12 yards and hasn't missed, these red arrows, hasn't missed a single penalty all season long. Last year, as we mentioned a few times now, he did miss a few crucial spot kicks, but this season, not a single one. He paid the price all summer long. He was working from 12 yards, trying to make sure he was deadly from the spot, and this year, 12 from 12, you got to love it. And Julian Benker means that because of that win there, we do stay top of the table by, is it 6 points? It's 5 points. 5 points at the top of the table, 4 games to go. The goal difference swing is still massively in our favour, and destiny is still firmly in our hands. We're not writing out City yet. We know how good they've been all season long, but win 3 of our final 4 games, and we will be Premier League champions. Touch wood, we won't slip up any more times, and make sure our first ever Premier League title is in the bag. So, first game today is not in the Premier League, it is indeed in the Champions League. The second leg away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, where, don't forget, due to the first leg, we must score tonight, otherwise we are heading home. So heading to the game, 4-2-4 for the game. We played the 4-2-3-1 against Fulham. Now, I was tempted to stay with a 4-2-3-1 after ending a winless run with a 4-2-4, but I'm going to go back to the 4-2-4 because the 4-2-3-1 is good. It's a really good passing system. We have the lion's share of possession pretty much always playing this system, but against Chelsea, because we need to score tonight, we can't waste time. We need to get the ball forward quicker to get quick chances. Otherwise, we're just going to waste most of the game not creating anything, and again, we need to score tonight, and I think Chelsea will score as well, so we might need 2 or more goals. Anyway, this is our team for the game. Right now, injury report, all stopped done for the season, of course. Daniel still out with a broken foot. O'Reilly injured as well, and O'Connell did play against Fulham, but he's not fit enough to start this game. So this is our team. Pekovic in goal, about for retirement of Cech, Ferencek and Pereira, with Dobby and Paolo the CMs. Pingu and Webster are on the wings. Locked together, it's Julian Benker and Ricardo Betain. On the bench, Fernandes, McKennie, Ranieri, Master Locks, Luiz Kabaki and John Black as well. First game is Chelsea. We must score or we're out. Come on, you Lions. We were in this situation against Paris Saint-Germain in the last round, don't forget, and we managed to do it in the second leg, thankfully, but I'm quite pessimistic. I'm very pessimistic, actually, due to how poor our form has been of late. Yes, we beat Fulham, but our form in general has been really, really poor. Chelsea right now are playing very well, both domestically and, of course, now in Europe, too, after getting a good result against us at the Den. I think they're certainly favourites for the game tonight, and as Petrini fires at home, it is the worst possible start. 11 minutes in, Daniel Petrini, we discussed this guy so many times, and I've showed you his stats. He's a right back, but he could literally play anywhere. He's got the most incredible stats I think I've ever seen on any new gen / regen ever, and he's fired Chelsea into an early lead. It doesn't change our game plan. We still need to score tonight anyway, but as Petrini fires them in front, Chelsea have some breathing room already, and we trail early. So 1-0 down, and it's just been that sort of run for us at the moment. We just can't get it sorted. Paolo rolls through to Benker. We need a response. Julian's through. Oh, and puts it wide the post. 51 goals in all competitions. Won't get many easier chances than that. Fails to hit the target. Still 1-0. That's what we were looking for. Early chances, quick chances, got one right there, and it fell to the right man, but he couldn't hit the target, and Chelsea still lead by a goal. So heading to the break right now, we're pretty much balanced in terms of the stats. It's been quite an even first half, but Chelsea's at the chance they got, hence why they currently lead. And I'm going to say to the boys at the break, I'm going to get aggressive, and I'm going to say, show me something else in the second half. We motivated and fired up all the players, and this is it. We've got 45 minutes to save our European season, otherwise we are out in the quarter-final stages. Second half to come, must score, otherwise we're out. We weren't expected to reach this stage. We were supposed to get to the first knockout round, and that's it. So it won't be too disappointing if we do go out here. Most important thing for me is to not throw away the Premier League title, but I don't want us to go out of a whimper. If we are to go out, I want to go out fighting. And at the moment, we're not being showing much fight at all. As Tolisso finds Saleh and Vacek wins it back. Come on, this is the start into the second half. Win it back, get the ball forward quickly, and create some chances. Ricardo to Julian, and Benka on the ball, gets around one and finds Ricardo in space, goes for goal off the post, and can't follow up his rebound as it's cleared away by Chelsea. That's the start of the second half we wanted. Ricardo off the woodwork, but still 1-0, and now Moise Keane on the ball, down the right hand side, is tackled by Timon and clear. Come on. But straight after that, Dobby has got an injury and is going to be forced off. So that's not what we wanted to see. And I'm tempted to drop Betanin back to play deep line playmaker. He's got the creativity to still create stuff from a more deep position and bring on Kabaki. Or we could possibly bring on Marcel Ox, play him box to box, and have Paolo's deep line playmaker and keep those front two together. I think I'm going to go for the former and drop Betanin all the way back and bring on Kabaki, who of late has actually been in pretty decent form. So Dale's going to come on for Dobby. We'll push Betanin back. And with 35 minutes to go, plenty of time, but we need to get some more chances and we must score. I'm going to encourage the boys from the sidelines. I like that shout more than any other. But as we're heading into the final 15, we've not created the chances, and that's the concern. Playing this system, I thought we'd get more opportunities tonight. We've not done that, so we'll change tactics here, go to attacking. You know, attacking never works for me in FM, and we'll play narrower, as narrow as we possibly can. We'll close down more, push our defensive lineup, try and win the ball back quicker, further up the pitch, go more direct in our play, stop playing out of defence, and we'll stop exploiting the flanks as well. We'll be more expressive too, run at defence, and roam from positions. And I think I'll make my second change here. Louis is going to come on for Timon, and we'll swap him and Pingu around. 30 minutes to go. There's time. We're not creating anything, but there is a highlight here. And again, we must score. We must get a goal. Paolo to Kabaki, and he can send Benka through there, and he does. Julian controls and steps in field, tackled by Holding, but Webster's first to loose ball, and he finds it. Oh, Clinton Webster! He's had such a poor season for us, but Clinton gets a rare goal this season and puts us back on level terms and comes good when we needed him most. The chance didn't seem to come to anything there because Benka was fouled by Kabaki, but after Holding made a tackle from behind, Clinton was first to react. He beat 3 blue shirts to the ball, steps inside, and what a finish on the weaker left foot. Clinton finally turning up. And now, just like in France, we have the advantage, because if we score again, Chelsea will need 2 more goals. So we've got 7 minutes to go, and as things stand, we're heading into extra time, courtesy of Clinton Webster. But there is a highlight here with Fernando Pereira feeding it to Kabaki. Down the right, headed away. Kabaki. Oh, Louise! What a chance at the far post. Couldn't keep his header down and still 1-1. And out of nowhere, we're finally starting to turn up. Why weren't we playing like this at the start of the game? But here's Petrini for Chelsea. Down the right, and you can sense a winner. Who's going to get it? McCrory to Salea. Webster with the tackle. And now Vacek to Kabaki. Come on. Kabaki long to Benka. Flicks it on, Holding away. But Betanin wins it back. Pingu. Louise cleared by Holding. And still we're tied. Betanin, Louise, Julian. Yes, Dale Kabaki slots it into the bottom corner, and just like in France, we've come from behind in the second leg to lead, and that should surely do it. There's 3 minutes to go, and Chelsea now must score 2 times on the night, otherwise they're out. Pingu get the chance alive, heading it through to Betanin, Louise into Benka, selflessly finds Kabaki, and Dale off the bench slots it home. 2-1, get in. Okay, right, let's make changes now, tactically speaking. We'll set up to counter now. We'll drop deep in our defensive line, and we'll lower the tempo down as well, try and kill this clock off. We'll go more direct, just get the ball forward. We'll be more disciplined in our creative freedom though, stop running at defense as well, and we'll leave things as we are there. I'm starting to panic here as we're still leading by a goal. We'll make our final change as well. I think what we'll do is we'll take off Betanin for Marcel just to kill some clock more than anything really, and we'll swap those 2 roles around here as we're still up by a goal. But you wouldn't put past Chelsea scoring those 2 goals they needed stoppage time. There's 5 additional minutes. Can they get any chances? Well, there is a highlight here, and these are going to be the longest 4 minutes of our lives. Saleh long ball, Hamichi running through, one-on-one, and fires it over. Thank God for that. Come on. We're almost there. 1.5 minutes to go, and all these chances are coming late on. And Vacek. Oh, no. Vacek's going to get a second yellow card, and the significance of this is that even if we do make it through to the next round, we won't have anyone to play centre-back alongside Ferencek, because Vacek will be suspended and Daniel's still out. Allsop's done for the season. Right, we've got to bring someone to play centre-back. We've made all 3 changes. Oh, God, I can't even bring on Weston McKennie to do that role. Who's going to play centre-back now? Well, Chelsea need to score 2 goals, so I think we'll be okay. but we'll drop Paolo to play there. He could possibly play as a ball-playing defender with his stats he's got. He's a good defensive player, Paolo. It's just he's not the tallest at 5'11", but I think he'll be okay. He'll play alongside Ferencek. He'll help him out there, and we'll also have to drop that. Oh god, we've gone so attacking here, trying to find those goals. We got them, and now we're in trouble. So who's going to play in field? We'll have Clinton playing midfield as a deep line playmaker. Gabaki will play right midfield. Louise left midfield. Benk will have as a deep line forward. And just to connect balls, really. And I don't know what's going on here. We're all over the place right now. But anyway, we've got a minute to go. I think we'll be okay. We've just got to hold on. But there's a free kick for Chelsea. Salea takes it. Ferencek clears it away. And the danger is clear. We're down to 10 men, but the referee is going to blow for full time there. And just like in Paris, we've come from behind the second leg to make it through to the next round. Get in! I'm so delighted with that, especially with all the adversity we faced today, with the poor form as well. This is a massive, massive win. A big psychological boost more than anything. And I'm going to say to the boys passionately, you've done brilliantly to come back and win that. I'm proud of you. What a result for the Lions. We're into the Champions League semi-finals for the first time in the series. Absolutely delighted. Oh my goodness, what a thrilling tie though. Just like against PSG, what a fantastic tie that was. But we've made it through. Get in. Come on, you Lions. Question is, how bad is the Dobby injury though? And now that we've checked suspended for that game as well, we'll issue him a warning with the booking as well. And Dobby's injury is going to be, oh, thank God for that. It's just 8 to 10 days. So Dobby will miss the next game against Leicester, but should make it back on time for the first leg of the semi-final, if not certainly the second leg. And fortunately, that's not a key injury there. But again, due to the suspension for Czech, due to us missing also for the rest of the season, and of course, don't forget, we've got Ferencek, who's okay, but Daniel, who's got a broken foot and still isn't fit enough yet. I don't know who we're going to play centre-back in the first leg of the semi-final, whoever that's against, but we've won the game, and the semi-final draw, I think, is on Friday, so we'll do that and then play the Leicester game. And we left it late, but we have indeed made it through, thank goodness for that, and in the end, the tactical changes worked. Dropping Betanin deeper worked. It was more guesswork, really, than anything, but it ended up helping us get Kabaki on the pitch to play alongside Benker, and those two combined for that winning goal. So here we go then, it is the it's before the second final game today. We have got the Champions League semi-final draw, where we'll be taking on one of Manchester City, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. So 2 English sides left, 1 German side and a Spanish side. Let's see who we're taking on. I don't want any of those teams really because they're all fantastic. It'll be interesting if it's City in another all-English affair. We got knocked out by Real Madrid in the quarterfinals 2 years ago. And Bayern I don't think we faced yet in the series. That'll be interesting. Anyway, let's find out who we've got. And it's Real Madrid versus Manchester City, so it's going to be us versus Bayern Munich. And unlike the previous 2 ties in the first leg, we'll be away from home in Germany. So Real Madrid versus City and Bayern Munich versus Millwall. I don't think we've faced them in the entire series so far, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But it's going to be a really tough one. I mean, whoever we face is going to be a really tough one regardless. Bayern Munich's team currently looks like this. Some fantastic players there. The Lit is going to be a monster at this stage in the game right now, valued at £53 million. Looks very, very good indeed. They've got Donnarumma, did I see? Yep, Donnarumma is their starting goalkeeper. He's going to be hard to score some away goals against, that's for sure. They've got some incredible players. Oh, they've got Puklin. I've seen this guy. He played for Chelsea for a bit. He's a Croatian striker. Looks absolutely fantastic. He's going to be hard to stop. And just in general, their team is absolutely brilliant. We'll certainly be the underdogs in that game. Who is this guy? Franca. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is going to be a really tough tie. No doubt about it. We're the underdogs, but bring on Bayern Munich. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go then, now jumping into the second and final game of today's episode as we take on Leicester away at the King Power Stadium in the lunchtime kickoff. Big game here, and the City play Fulham away at Craven Cottage in the 3 PM kickoff. You expect them to win that game, so we need to make sure we don't slip up here away against Leicester City. Only 5 points to gap with 4 games to go. There's still time for City to catch up. We've got to make sure we continue to keep them at bay. So big win there on Wednesday night. We still need to get the job done here. Leicester away, let's get another victory and make it 3 wins from 3 in all competitions. So heading into the game, stick with the 4-2-4, 1 change to our role in our first 11, and this will be our team. We've got Pekovic in goal, about for a time of a check. Ferencek and Ranieri stepping in for Pereira, who's a little bit tired, and we've got Paolo and McKennie, the CMs of Weston McKennie playing the ball midfield role. Pingu and Webster remain on the wings, not Toskeris Benka, and the game winner against Chelsea, Dale Kabaki. On the bench, Fernandez, Ox, Pereira, Hoffman, Louise, O'Connell, and Ricardo Betanin as well. Second and final game, it's Leicester. Let's end the episode really positive and stay 5 points clear. Come on, you Lions. Of course, don't forget, we have the luxury right now of knowing that we only need to win 3 of our final 4 Premier League games. We can slip up once, yet still be crowned champions, as long as we get 9 points from 12. But I don't want to slip up and leave us a chance as Weston McKennie fires them into the side netting. I want to make sure we continue to get the wins and get back to good form, especially with the Bayern Munich semi-finals to come in just a couple of weeks' time. First highlight fell there for us, but now here come Leicester with Diuse on the ball inside his own half, playing it through to Wilson down this left-hand side, and now back into Pizarro as Leicester look to build a chance. Wilson back into Rodolfo Pizarro, lovely through ball, and Bula's through, and Leicester City right on cue have gone in front. What a brilliant through ball by the number 21, and Bula would have finished with a pass Pekovic, and Leicester lead. Well, we fell behind in midweek, so no reason we can't come from behind once again. But it's a brilliant through. That was a brilliant through ball by Pizarro, wasn't it? Divine and Bula. And Leicester do take lead, and they've started off much better as well. They're dominating possession, they've had more shots, they've had them all on target as well. We're yet to get going, and we shouldn't be resting on our laurels right now, knowing we can afford to slip up. We need to get the job done as quick as possible to make sure this title is ours and in the cabinet. But as Pizarro finds Kalantari, who finds Wilson, a chance for Leicester to go 2 goals up, and they could do so, a penalty, and Bula taken down by Timon, and a chance for the Foxes to go 2 goals up 23 minutes in, and this will be an absolutely woeful start. It's going to be Wilson who will stand up to take it, and he gets it into the back of the net. It's 2-0 Leicester City, and this is an awful start to the game. 2-0 down already. We may have won our last 2 games, but that doesn't take away from the fact we've still been in poor form of late. Only 2 wins in our last 7 games. Might become 2 wins in our last 8 unless we can get back on track. And we got the goal there. Julian Benker, 5 minutes before the break, gets goal number 52 for the season and puts us back in the game. Very important and crucial goal scored there by our captain. First shot deflected off Kabaki and then took another deflection, dropped straight to him. Had to make it count on the second attempt, and he did. Finds the bottom corner. Leicester 2, Millwall 1. So back in the game, half in deficit, but the first half still not done yet. And here come Leicester again. Kalantari on the ball, finding space, crosses, and Bula heads it over the bar. He's tearing us apart right now. Well, I got aggressive in my team talk at Stamford Bridge. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to calmly say to the boys instead, where is your passion, lads? Do you even want to win this match? We've motivated most of the players. We will individually criticise the rest of the back line to fire up every single player. I don't feel the need to make changes just yet. I think we can leave it for the time being. We've got to get a bit more creative and create some more chances. The goal we scored was our lucky goal, really, from the corner. We need to be more creative. So I'm tempted to switch to 4-2-3-1, actually. Tempted to switch to 4-2-3-1 like we played against Fulham. Possibly take off Kabaki. He may have got the goal against Chelsea, but hasn't played too well today. And bring on Ricardo Betanini to play as the advanced playmaker. I'm going to do that. Go a bit more technical, a bit more keep the ball on the ground and work it around and look for more creative chances. And yeah, okay, so second half to come. And I might actually make 2 changes at the break, actually. And no, we'll leave it for now. Just go into that 1 change there. And yeah, let's bring on the second half. Still trailing by 1, but plenty of game to go. No need to panic just yet. Problem with this formation is it can be hard to get chances with it. At times we can be a little bit too slow in our play as we retain possession. And at the moment, that's clearly been the case. 20 minutes after the restart, and we're not creating anything, and that's the real concern for me right now. So we'll go back to the 4-2-4, because 4-2-3-1 is not working right now. And I think what we'll do is we'll take off Timon for Luiz. We'll bring him on, and we'll swap those 2 roles around there as Pingu will play left wing back for us. 20 minutes on the clock, still time. We're not creating anything. Free kick for us. Paolo takes it, floats it in, headed away, and Webster tracks it down. Come on, Clinton, down the right side. Great cross the middle, headed away. And the danger should be cleared by the Foxes. But Webster wins it back. Benker, surely, yes, get in. A mistake by Leicester, and Webster wins it back and finds Benker. And this game is arguably more important than the Chelsea one. We've got to make sure we don't slip up here. We need to get this result here. We cannot afford a loss with City breathing down our necks. Webster's cross cleared away, but he wins it straight back off Diuse. Gets it back for us, quickly feeds it into Julian Benker, and hit the near post. 2-2, come on. Right, so we're taking off McKennie. We're changing his role to box as Marcel Ox will come on and play alongside Paolo. He's got the fresh legs and the energy. He's got a few assists already this season, and we're looking for him to make the difference later on. But here's Ricardo Betanini finding Webster, and Clinton fires it way off target. 5 minutes to go. Can we find a winning goal? Well, we are into the 3rd and final minute of stoppage time. Is there one late chance for the Lions? Benker finds Luiz. Oh! And that was the last moment we got. I've got my hands on my head right now. That was the last moment we would have had. And there is the full-time whistle. Well, we may have had back-to-back victories, but a slip up here away at the King Power Stadium, a 2-2 draw, but it could have been so much worse. 2 goals down inside the first 25 minutes, but Benker's brace does get us a point. And I'll say to the boys, unlucky. It just wasn't our day. No one's listening, but of course I'll individually criticise, as we always do. And that is that. Game comes to its close, 2-2 the final score. City play against Fulham. If they win that game, which they should do at Craven Cottage, the gap cuts to 3 points? Oh my goodness, this title race far from done. 3 games to go and it's far from done. Come on, Fulham, do us a favour. Do us a favour. Do us a favour, Fulham. I said I got a soft spot for you so many times in my videos. Come on, Fulham. Do us a favour. Do us a favour. Please do us a favour. We desperately need it. City are going to win like 5 or 6-0, aren't they? To really put the pressure on. Come on, Fulham, please, please, please. Nope, 3-0. Harry Kane getting a hat-trick, and that means... oh my goodness, we are making this so difficult for ourselves. 3 games to go. The gap is 3 points. We still have a better goal difference record, but they are breathing down our necks. And we were 10 points clear so recently after the victory against them. The gap is now 3. Oh my, if we choke this away, we'll never get a better chance to win the title. We will never get a better chance. But that will in today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching and hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's thrilling, dramatic episode, then please drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated. And really like the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Should we come back for the next 2? Newcastle away and Bayern Munich away as well? Or should we possibly do Bayern Munich away and then a triple header? Norwich at home as well in a crucial game at the Den. I'm not too sure. I think we'll probably do the latter there and play a triple header and do both Champions League semi-finals as well. But have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Wow, that was thrilling. Bye.